Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a tarot collective. I was just going to say an oracle and affirmations. Maybe we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out. Maybe it will be affirmations. That would be so exciting. Not for you guys, but for me, because I love affirmations. You may, today is, it's Wednesday, August 19th, 2026. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on this table for someone else. Do not take on energy that wasn't meant for you. Please do not do that. I explained it in the last video. I'm uploading another tarot collective right now to YouTube, but I'm doing Hattie Thorne today, and I'm going to do Rob Barthelman tomorrow. I know I said I was going to do Rob Barthelman on Wednesdays and Hattie Thorne on Thursdays. And then last night I put out my Hattie Thorne decks, and I was like, no, I really want to do Hattie Thorne tomorrow. So Hattie Thorne today, Rob Barthelman tomorrow, because that's just the way the cookie crumbles. One on the table. I hope everybody had a good hump day. I had a good day. I hung out with my dad. Daddy-o. Took him to a place he never had lunch before. He liked it. I liked it, as always. If you don't live in Illinois, if you don't live in northern Illinois, you wouldn't know it, but it's called Walker Brothers. It's a chain, but it's like family run, and I think they have about eight locations. We'll say 7 to 10 locations. How's that? They do breakfasts. They do breakfast and sandwiches. Good stuff. Oh. We got 2 on the table, 1 major, 3 on the table. Okay, is this going to be a repeat performance of the last reading? Because the last reading was about karma. It was about karma. And the loss of money. The loss of abundance, I should say. But it all equates to money, unfortunately. Oh, okay. No, that's not what this is. Somebody's going through, how do I say this? Somebody's going through a cycle where they might be experiencing a lot of fatigue, restlessness, sleeplessness. And I'm looking at the first card that fell out was the World. I'm thinking this is just a cycle. You know, like anything, it's just a cycle. It's going to begin, it's going to end. Can I tell you when it's going to end? No. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. See what else falls out. Because maybe it will. Maybe it'll show me it ended. I don't know. Let's see. Five on the table. 1 major, no reverse. Last shuffle. Last shuffle. I got my new nose ring. Can you see it? It's gold with a little opal, a real opal. And a little sunburst. Isn't it cute? It's cute, right? I'm going to be paying that off until the day I die. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe till December. We'll see. Depends on how much I want to pay on it every month. My bank is going to be like, how come you're not paying this off right away? Because I always, you guys, whenever I charge something, I always pay it off right away. Usually, like in 2 weeks, I pay it off. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't even give the credit card companies time to charge me interest. Like, seriously, I usually don't. But this, I probably will take a hot minute for me to pay it off. Just because I didn't plan on it, you know? Okay, I think I'm doing an extra shuffle. Am I? I don't know. We got 6 with bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Swords. The Hangman. I don't know why that made me laugh. Oh. Top of the deck is the Sun. I like this picture. There's an orange kitty in there. All right, let me show you what we got. And then let's talk about it. We've got the World. I said we got Pentacles. We had Pentacles in the last reading too. We got 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so an upturn in the energy. And bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. So it's, I kind of feel like this is the joint reading to the reading that I just did. Because I just did the Deck of the Undead by Hattie Thorne, and it was about somebody going from rags to riches back to rags. And it was karma. Like God giving somebody their karma. This is slightly different, okay, slightly, but it's like somebody entering a cycle of lack, okay? But with the King of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles, it's like somebody seeing an upswing, okay, in their finances and their life situation. The thing is with this Page of Swords, okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Oh, again, feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. With this Page of Swords, somebody's still going to have to work for it. And I kind of that's why I say that this is kind of similar, only because in the last reading, I talked about how, like, you don't get anything in life for free. I know there are people out there that think that people should give to them for nothing, like you owe me, the world owes me. And I said this in the last reading, and I'll say it in this reading. Nobody owes anybody anything. The world doesn't owe anybody anything. God does not owe you anything. So again, with the Page of Swords, yeah, somebody will be able to tap into their abundance again. We'll be able to see that upswing, that change in the cycle, the death and rebirth, but they're going to have to work for it. And I was talking about this in the last reading too, like manifestations, like how I've said before, you can manifest all day, but if you're not going to put in effort towards those manifestations, how are they going to take place? And I always use the example, you can't win the lotto if you don't buy a lotto ticket. Makes sense, right? So going through this period of lack and then seeing this upswing in your abundance, again, like you have to work towards that. It's not just going to fall into somebody's lap. I love this. I love her Ace of Pentacles card, Hattie Thorne, because she wrote on there, don't forget rent. That is like always the first thing I pay is my mortgage payment and my association fee. End of the month when I know bills are due. Those are the first 2 things I pay. And this King of Swords, like somebody's really gonna, and don't get me wrong, I don't think this is somebody in their ego saying like, oh, I want my abundance back, but I'm not going to work for it. I'm not saying that. I just want to make sure that people understand, like, you're not going to come into anything unless you work for it. God doesn't usually just throw things into people's laps for no reason. And even if they were to do that, sometimes it's and I said this in the last reading too, sometimes it's to snatch it back, because again, that's part of karma. If anybody's deserving of some good old-fashioned karma. But with this King of Swords, whomever this is, right, I think I think they're going to be logical enough to realize that if they want to, if they want more money, if they want a better lifestyle, things like that. Like it looks to me, it looks like this person knows that. Like they're going to have to put in some effort. It doesn't just get handed to you on a silver platter. That's not how it works. And again, some people just don't understand that, you know? Some people think that, like I said, the world owes them something, and that's, you know, that's just not the case. I don't know. I don't know why people think that, but I don't know why I'm seeing somebody like at a gym. I'm seeing somebody in the military. Somebody might be pretty active, like physically. Pardon me. And I'm just going to say it. Take it with a grain of salt, right? Take it only if it resonates. And I'm not saying you can't go and check. Like you can't get off this reading and go and check. Go and check. Um, Someone out there needs to go through like receipts, old bills, things like that, because there's something about finding money in receipts or old bills or kind of like, and I'm not saying that this is necessarily the case, but kind of like, let's say you receive a reimbursement check from your homeowner's insurance for the end of the year for like $50. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to deposit it. I'm going to do a mobile deposit. And you put it with your bills and then you forget. And then at the end of the month, you pay your bills and you know, put them in your binder in your office or whatever. And that's it. You forget to deposit the check. But if you go back and you look at all your paperwork and you see the check and you see that you didn't void it, that you didn't deposit it, and you know what I mean? Like it, like somebody has money somewhere that they're not seeing. Somebody could have somebody could have cash in like a past wallet that you used. Something about I don't think a lot, maybe like 20, $50. Somebody might have left some cash in a wallet and then put the wallet away. I've done that before. Not in a long time, but I have done that before. I tend to use the same wallets. Now that I'm older, I tend to use the same shit over and over and over again because I just don't care. just I've told you guys, if you follow, if you subscribe, I've told you guys before, when I was married to the ex-husband and I was extremely depressed, not just from the marriage, but other things going on in the family too. I just bought thousands and thousands of dollars worth of Coach product. Vera Bradley, most of the Vera Bradley I never even used. I gave a lot of it to my friend at work for her and her two daughters. And a lot of the Coach I gave away too. And I still have a lot of Coach because I say they're my favorite pieces, but when am I going to use them? Same thing. Like I bought all that Coach and never used it, most of it. Wallets, makeup bags, purses, all kinds of stuff. And little coin purses, umbrellas, scarves, hats. I even had a pair of Coach sandals once. I don't use any of that stuff. Even the stuff that I love that I don't want to give away. I mean, I still haven't used it. It's tucked away. What was the point of that story? Oh man. Oh yeah, finding money in a past wallet. Somebody might find something. I'm not saying it's going to be huge money. I'm just saying there's money somewhere. I think I'm going to leave it there. I think I'm going to leave it there. I know it's a little short, but The other reading was short too. It's, I don't know, like very not nothing. When you do readings that don't have to do with love, they tend to be pretty short. Simple, clean. There's no feelings involved. I mean, there are, but it's just yours, so it doesn't matter. Do not take that the wrong way. I love you. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were extremely entertained. I hope everybody has a lovely Wednesday evening. I said it in the first video. I'll say it in this video. Tomorrow, I don't have any plans as of yet. Probably putzing around at home. So I will be doing readings, affirmations, just like normal. Again, I might try and do them a little bit earlier in the day. Just so like I can do other stuff here for the rest of the day for myself and the kitties. Yeah. All right. That's it. I hope everybody has a lovely evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay.